Consider this. Web3 will be embraced globally not too far off. Remarkably, some powerful people in the crypto space still have doubts. Could crypto find itself at a crossroads, and is Web3 really running the danger of failing? Why is there this mistrust, and why does Shiba Inu stand out as a possible game changer with its innovative project? Allow us to learn. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. For more than 10 years, Vitalik Buterin, one of Ethereum's creators and a well-known actor in the crypto scene, has been constantly important. An occurrence wherein Vitalik Buterin received a lot of Shiba Inu tokens helped him to become well-known within the Shiba Inu community. The society valued Buterin's choice to burn a significant amount of the 40% of the entire Shiba Inu supply valued billions of dollars. Showing his dedication to ethical and responsible usage of cryptocurrency, this behavior connected with Shiba Inu fans and resulted in more respect and favorable attitude toward Vitalik Buterin within the Shiba Inu audience. Notable for his candid opinions, he has sometimes run afoul of others. But his most recent blog article on his own site adopts a critical view of the current crypto sector, claiming that the original Web3 concept has been abandoned. Vitalik Buterin remembered his early 2010s trips to several countries with a concentration of crypto companies. He underlined that the initial dream of Web3 was the cooperative community he saw on those visits. Still, he argues that this vision has faded with time. Some members of the decentralizing community see cryptocurrencies as a diversion rather than a useful instrument, claims Buterin. This is where things become fascinating even among crypto enthusiasts, because he notes that the Ethereum name service is the sole non-financial tool utilized primarily. Shiba Inu enters precisely here, hoping to transform with the revolutionary Web3 product. Here's what you need to know to grasp what Shiba Inu Squad is aiming for. Consider the internet as a huge metropolis in which every website stands as a structure. Websites have unique domain names like google.com, which act as their virtual places within the digital city, just as buildings have unique street addresses. See your digital identification in this online city as a collection of credentials and keys. Signing up on websites results in a username and password that shapes your digital profile. Your identity is this digital character, which helps you to negotiate and be identified in the busy online metropolis. Think about Shiba Inu now as the security personnel for the city. They are working on a creative idea to guarantee a safe and distinct address for every website in the digital metropolis. This is like giving every structure strong security measures. They seek to improve user safety concurrently by advocating verified and safe digital identities. Consider it as modernizing everyone's ID cards to guarantee a more dependable and safer contact inside the huge digital metropolis. Shiba Inu's project is like giving the digital people safe access and strengthening the infrastructure of the city. Many websites and digital identification systems now run centrally, meaning they are under the direction of one entity, like a corporation or organization. There are certain shortcomings to this centralized strategy. Think on the idea of the single point of failure. Once all the data is housed in one place, hackers find it to be a focus of attraction. Should they be able to infiltrate the central database, they will have access to a treasure of private data. Sadly, well-known websites are quite prone to data breaches in the current digital scene. These leaks happen when illegal people or organizations access the safekeeping of private data kept by a business or other entity. Given the volume of user data involved, the effects of such breaches are pervasive. This covers personally identifiable information, such names, email addresses, passwords, and sometimes even financial data. From political goals to financial gain and identity theft, hackers might be motivated by anything. Frequently taking advantage of security weaknesses, antiquated software, or inadequate cybersecurity policies, they compromise websites. A breach may have catastrophic effects on millions of users and maybe lead to identity theft, illegal financial activities, or the publication of private data that should not be shared. Rising data breach frequency is driving increasing awareness of the vital need of cybersecurity. Data protection rules have been put in place by governments and regulatory authorities to hold companies responsible for safeguarding user information and guarantee they follow required procedures to handle work breaches. But none of it works as it was intended to. Lack of user control over today's internet is its second drawback. When users register on a centralized platform, their digital identities are essentially owned and controlled by the platform, therefore giving them little control over them. Currently looking at a distributed solution to address these problems are Satoshi Kusama and the Shiba Inu initiative. Domain names and website addresses in a distributed system are not within the purview of one authority or company. Rather, they are dispersed across a computer network, usually using blockchain technology. The danger of a single point of failure is much lowered by this decentralization. Like a community where everyone shares a part of the map, so too no one entity has complete influence over the naming system. Rather, home addresses are determined in concert. None one person can unilaterally change all the addresses. Your online identity under a distributed digital identification system is not owned or under control of one corporation. Rather, it is safely kept on a blockchain or something such distributed network. This configuration gives you greater control over who may access your identity, and the system is built to withstand hacking efforts. See your online persona as a disorganized treasure map. Rather than one map that goes straight to all your personal data, it is split into many portions, each offering hints to another section of the prize. Nobody who discovers a single piece may locate the whole location without your permission. In the same vein, decentralization gives your digital presence even more protection. They are dispersed throughout many hiding places instead and kept all together in one central vault. In this sense, the likelihood of a total breach is much less. Since their sensitive data isn't concentrated in one location that can be exposed to a single attack or point of failure, users can be more sure it stays safe. Simply said, Satoshi Kusama's idea within the framework of Shiba Inu deviates from the current centralized approach of website name and digital identity preservation. The move toward decentralization seeks to create a more private, user-driven, safe internet environment. It's like reorganizing the online neighborhood to improve security, thus making sure no one organization has too much power over addresses and identities. Once again, shocking the whole Shiba Inu community, this idea represents a pioneering innovation in the Web3 scene. A main goal of Web3 is to see a distributed internet via blockchain, therefore giving consumers more control over data, privacy, and digital assets. This differs from depending on centralized authority in that according to D3, the most recent Shiba Inu partner in the domain namespace is the quest of the Shiba Inu community of distributed identities stays on a strong course. A major turning point came when the Shiba name service was introduced to the Shiba army in late October. Only 1 week ago, Shiba Inu formally announced its alliance with D3. The Shiba name service was created to substitute more user-friendly name addresses like Alice Shiba for the customary complicated addresses in the cryptosphere. Still, the attempts at decentralization ran into a recurrent obstacle. These readily remembered addresses were incompatible with most popular Web2 programs, email clients, and standard internet browsers. This is so because Shiba addresses did not match the domain name system, which uses regular .com addresses. Responding to this problem, Shiba Inu worked with D3 to start the process of obtaining a DNS-approved name address, often referred to as a top-level domain. Personally, the way it will develop going forward excites me much. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.